প্রজেক্টে করেছি। Here is Nanziba Khan, the project director of the Unwanted Twin. The Unwanted Twin একটা CSR project, corporate social responsibility. সাস্টেনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট গোল অর্থাৎ এসডিজি 17টি গোলকে কেন্দ্র করে 200টা সামাজিক সমস্যা নিয়ে বাংলাদেশের বিভিন্ন প্রফেশনের 200 জনকে নিয়ে আমরা আমাদের প্রজেক্টে করেছি। So hello everyone and good evening. I hope you all are fine. I'd like to welcome you all to another brand new episode of the Unwanted Twin SDG Stories with Nanziba Khan. And before I go to the main part of our program, let me just clear a thing. The Unwanted Twin is a CSR project based on 70 Sustainable Development Goals, where we have tried to highlight 200 social issues through a documentary film and also an experimental photo shoot. And all these 200 issues are based on 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So while I was doing the project, I have tried to do a bit of research on what the people think, the people of South Asia, what the idea they kept about SDGs and all those stuffs. So today I will try to provide you some information that the young generation and youth from Nepal, what they think about SDG and how those issues they are dealing with the issues and all the situation. I will try to provide informations. So please welcome one of my very close friend and also a very talented young and youth advocate from Nepal, Jasmine Jakia. Jasmine, please, I'd like to request you, and I'm really overwhelmed and also very happy to see you after a long time. And I know you all of your talented things, and I have seen our video went viral on Facebook. You are singing in a way, you have a very beautiful voice, and you're singing. I really loved it. So I know a bit about you, but I really want to know that. First, tell me one thing. Let's just keep the formal talk up aside. Let's do a very casual conversation. How are you?
Yeah, sure. I'm doing good, Nanziba. How are you?
Yes, I'm really much fine, and I'm really happy to see you after a long time. Like I said,
Same
that I
here.
knew a bit about you, but I really want that to let the audience know more about you. So introduce yourself and tell us more about you.
Okay. Firstly, I would like to thank you, Nanziba, for having me here. Being a part of your project is really a great thing for me. So yeah, talking about me, my name is Jasmine Shakya and I'm from Nepal. I'm a student. I've currently given my exams for bachelor's level. And for now, I'm currently working as a volunteer in one of the NGOs of Nepal, that is Pauraki Nepal, that works with the migrant workers, with providing them information about the overall cycle of migration and rescuing people in need. And beside that, I've grown keen interest on the showbiz, mostly in music. And I'm also working on that field, and I'm trying my best to improve my vocals and everything in music. And that's pretty much it.
And you are doing fantastic job. And just
Thank
like I
you.
said, I'm getting fan of and fond of your tone and musical tone. You have a very musical tone. So can you sing a
Oh,
song
thank
for
you.
us? A few lines, maybe not the full song, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, Nancy. But is it okay if I play my guitar right now?
Yeah, it's completely fine. I think the Bangladeshi audience
Awesome.
and including the Nepali audience, they will love you.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll be playing Cold Mess by Pradeep Kaur.
Wow, great.
When I feel cold, I keep you close. And if I could hold you, I'd take you home. And when and at night your toes touch mine. I sing you to sleep. If you are mine to keep, I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name and nights end with your breath. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name and nights end with your breath. Thank you.
Fantastic! Yay! I wish I could say to sing more and more, but yeah, since we have a time limitations, so that's why I couldn't. But maybe next time in another episode, I'd like to approach you to sing a few more songs. So apart from
Sure, sure.
that, so let's come to the main discussion. Like I said, this show is about the Sustainable Development Goal, and we are doing a CSR project. And SDG is not only, they are dealing, the people of the whole world is trying to uh, fulfill those goals of SDGs. So today we'll try to talk about on the specific goal of goal 16, which is peace and strong institution. And like we all know that Nepal is considered as one of the most safest countries in South Asia. So I'd like to start with the question that can you tell us about the rape case that occurred in Nepal per year?
Yeah. Unfortunately, there has been increase in the rape cases in past year. It is one of the reason is due to the COVID pandemic that had occurred and that is still there. That has resulted in increase in numbers. So, according to the data, the reporting numbers of rape cases in 2019-20 was about 2,144 cases and about 687 cases of attempted rape.
Okay, unfortunately. So we're
Yeah.
hoping that Nepal will be able to give, decrease that particular number, but still I think it is less than most of the countries of South Asia. So now can you tell us that how much normally it takes to get justice in most of the cases of women harassment in your country?
So the cases must be registered within a year. The time period taken to receive justice by the victims, it actually depends upon the time taken by the investigation and the judge looking over the cases.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is all dependent upon those things.
Yeah, so not only in Nepal, I think I'll hope all the women around the world who are dealing with these issues, they get justice and the time
Yeah.
limit decrease, and they really get, they can keep the trust on the all the rules of their country, and they
And
get
then,
get the
yeah.
justice. So now, as like I say, that let's talk something positive. So when I
Yeah.
I deal with those issues and ask about rape and domestic violence and harassment, I find myself into depression also. So like I said, the Nepal is considered as one of the most safest country in South Asia. Can you tell us some of the bullet points why, how you have kept, deliver speech among the Nepal, how it you guys made it. I mean, it is true that Nepal is considered as one of the most safest country in South Asia for women specifically.
Nepal, according to the Global Peace Index 2018, Nepal has been considered third safest country in South Asia.
Yeah.
It is true, Nepal is safe to some extent, but there still is a long way to go. One of the reason could be possibly due to the religious minds of people, the religious nature of people, and the kindness within the people that is present here. And there are also government level awareness programs that has been run in different parts of Nepal.
Yep.
That could be the reason why people are being getting more aware about the situation, and they're getting more open minded about everything. And yeah, their thoughts and views are changing daily, and I hope this continues
Yeah.
in the future too.
Yeah, you also hope that, and I think South Asia needs to learn lots of things from Nepal as well, like the points you have highlighted. I think we
Uh-huh.
can keep in keep under observation, and also try to establish those points in our country, so that peace remains, and we can distribute peace among all of the people of the South Asia. Now tell us one thing. What
Yes.
about the form of gender equality? I mean, uh, do like women of Nepal gets all the rights, equal rights, like the man?
Regarding that context, the women are allowed to do the same work as men to some extent, but there, regarding this context too, there is still a long way to go. Even though they're allowed to do all the works, there still lags in employment, and there is still wage pay gaps, very big pay gaps between men and women. Yeah. There is equality to some extent, but I wouldn't say it's fully in practice though.
Okay, so yeah, I have visited Nepal few times, and I have also observed that thing that also inspired me, that girls are all getting the equal rights. And I mean, yeah, like some extent, definitely, we are also dealing with these issues, and we are trying
Yeah.
hard and soul to establish women empowerment and gender equality, not only in Asia. I mean, the whole around the world. But yeah, I think Nepali girls, they really get the rights to do work like men. There's
Man,
any
yes.
equal version. They are a lot more far ahead than other countries of South Asia. Now tell me that
Yeah.
since I was sharing the story about visiting Nepal, I have seen when the drivers of Nepal drives,
Uh-huh.
they really keep respect on traffic rules. They don't give horn much, and the roads are not noisy. So, can you share about some of the strict traffic rules of Nepal with us?
Yeah, the no horn rule was brought probably 4 years ago in Nepali New Year. So, yeah, the rule was actually made as the growing concern of sound pollution was increasing. I mean, we all know the negative effects that we have due to sound pollution. We suffer from hearing loss, we have heart problems and increase in blood pressure. I think that rule was really nice. It was righteous and wonderful rule that was made in. And
Yeah.
yeah, the traffic rules. I'm sorry, did I just hear the traffic rules? Yeah. Uh, it's in just in case of emergency, we're allowed to use horns. Otherwise, where we have reduced the number of horn used in Nepal. And the rules, they are all the basic, we all must have basic knowledge regarding the basic rules and regulations of
Yeah.
the traffic rules and everything. So it's like, we cannot use mobile phones while driving. We must drive safely, not recklessly, and we have to reach certain age and fulfill certain criteria to get our license. And there are lanes that must not be crossed, and so on.
So I think Nepal has able to set an example that if you want, if you obey the traffic rules, and if you really want, and get the realization into your mind that you will not make the roads noisy, then it is possible. So yeah, this is a
Yeah.
really remarkable and a very good initiative that Nepali government has set up a rule, so that can be example for other countries as well. So since you are from a country who really believes in peace and not no noise, no horn, so from your point of view, what's the definition of peace?
Definition of peace. Peace, I would say it's a state of mind, it's a state of being stress free where we feel secure and calm, and everything coexisting together in almost perfect harmony and freedom.
Wow,
That's
you're brilliant. If someone asks me any definition, I am very much weak in giving definitions. So most of the time,
no.
also in school and also my educational institution, if anyone said that give a definition of anything, I'll like say blah and blah blah and blah. But you just smoothly said a few lines, and it really like a concept. It really look like a definition. So as up to you. So now let's come to a point about the punishment, the system of punishment. I mean, what are the basic the normal punishment that the criminal really gets? I mean, rape cases, murder and other crimes, if they do the system of punishment, I'm asking about this.
Yeah, there are many crimes and rules and regulations and laws
Yeah,
that
you
one
can share
must
few
follow.
of
And
those from to us.
so yeah, for like murder, there is up to life sentence or 30 years of prison, depending upon the degree of their crimes. And it is similar to rape cases. The person is given, the guilty is given a life sentence or at least 10 years of imprisonment, depending upon the case. And even they have to pay some amount of compensation to the government. But there isn't any death penalties so far in the context of punishing people, the guilty now.
Okay, so I think that's how we can really able to establish goal 16 peace, strong institution, and punishment is, but not only punishment. I think if we really can establish awareness among people, and people do
Mhm.
realize about that something is wrong and we should not do it, then there is no need to punish them. But unfortunately, we are human beings. We are not ready to accept the factors that uh, we know that this is wrong, but still we try to do it for any of the reasons. So
Yeah,
I think this is a the punishment system is quite a bit comparatively is really good enough, and I think that's the reason behind why Nepal is considered as one of the peaceful country in South Asia, and you guys
sure
able
is.
to hold the position of third, and I'm wishing all the best that someday you will be able to reach to that number one. I'm really wishing that. So, Jasmine, now we'll take a really short break, and after that, we'll come back and we'll talk more about all those stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, Lindsay.
So now I will say something in my language. Don't get confused. I'm not saying anything against you. I'm just taking the break. তো সুপ্রিয়
That's
দর্শক,
cool. All
আমরা
right.
কথা বলছিলাম আমাদের নেপালি একজন বন্ধুর সাথে, যার নাম হচ্ছে জেসমিন জাকিয়া। আমরা তার সাথে আরো অনেকগুলো বিষয়ে কথা বলবো, আর অনেক কিছু আমরা তার কাছ থেকে জানবো। কোথাও যাবেন না, সঙ্গেই থাকুন। আমাদের ছোট্ট একটি বিজ্ঞাপন বিরতি নিয়ে আবারও ব্যাক করছি। Hey everyone, this is Nanziba Khan, the project director of the Unwanted Twin. The Unwanted Twin at a safe service, corporate social responsibility, সাস্টেনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট গোল অর্থাৎ এসডিজি 17টি গোলকে কেন্দ্র করে 200টা সামাজিক সমস্যা নিয়ে বাংলাদেশের বিভিন্ন প্রফেশনের 200 জনকে নিয়ে আমরা আমাদের প্রজেক্টটি করেছি। So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the Unwanted Twin Stories on SDGs with Nanziba Khan. I'm Nanziba Khan, who will be with you till the end. Today, we have a youth icon from Nepal named Jasmine Jakia. So, Jasmine, welcome once again.
Yes.
So,
Thank
now
you so much.
let's. We were talking about the serious stuff, so many serious things together. So now let's
Mhm.
come to the point and make some casual things so that audience really enjoy the conversation. So tell me
Sure.
one thing. Say that I love you Nepal in your language.
I love Bangladesh or I love Nepal, did you just say?
I love Nepal in your language. I mean,
Oh, all right.
you supposed to say I love Nepal in Nepali language to me so that I can say that.
Oh, okay, okay. Uh, मलाई नेपालको धेरै माया लाग्छ.
Oh my goodness, can you repeat it,
No, no, no,
please?
it's easy.
Okay,
मलाई,
okay. So let's go one word, one by
yeah,
one.
yeah, okay, yeah, sure. मलाई
Malai,
नेपालको
Nepalko.
धेरै
I didn't hear. Can you repeat?
धेरै
De
माया
Maya
लाग्छ.
Laksa. Oh, okay. So I think I tried, and the Nepali audience will pardon me. So now I will say the same thing in to Bangladesh in Bangladeshi
Okay.
language, and you will say, okay,
Yeah, sure, sure.
okay. So this is like I love you Bangladesh. Okay. So Bangladesh.
Can you say it in a sentence? Then can you
Yeah,
separately say
yeah.
it
I
again?
will say I will say it in my language, but before that, I
Okay.
have said the meaning that you will say I love you Bangladesh. Okay.
Okay, okay. All right, all
Okay.
right, all right.
So so you can say with me like Bangladesh. So first say Bangladesh.
Bangladesh,
আমি
আমি
তোমাদের
sorry,
তোমাদের
তোমাদের
সবাইকে
সবাইকে
ভালোবাসি।
ভালোবাসি. I understood the last word.
Yay! So we both really did well. So yeah, we must give a clap for each other anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So can you tell us since we are in the youth exchange program together for 15 days, so we really exchange some ideas about our both of our cultures.
We really
So
did,
what's the
yes.
best part you think about Bangladesh?
There are many actually. Bangladesh, the cadets were really friendly, Nanziba. I must tell you, it was. I never missed back Nepal. I didn't really wanted to leave you guys. I mean, till the end, I wanted to have. I really wanted to interact with you guys. I did, Penny. I mean, it was really nice to have you guys around. I made really good friends. Nanziba, you. I really remember the other cadets too. That was really memorable. I remember you guys, the dance that you performed there. It
Yeah,
was really nice.
yeah. Thank you
What
so
was the
much. And then
song
we just
that
share.
you what
Yeah,
was the
and
song that
what
you guys performed with? Can you
yeah, and
name
what
it
the
though?
thing that my feelings about Nepal were really fantastic, and I know that I really enjoyed the dance of Laijai Ghumao Tamil Bajar. If I'm not wrong, I really enjoyed the song and the performance of your Nepali girls. You guys were also very friendly and also polite and really helpful to each other. We really passed a very nice time, and hope that someday again we will meet and
Yeah.
in a platform, in the other international platform, when we will be able to represent our countries. So we really came to an end. I wish I could had a conversation for a night long conversation, but which is
Oh,
not
I really
possible
wish that too.
unfortunately. So anything at last, anything you want to say to your Nepali and Bangladeshi audience, the last thing you want to say to them?
Yeah. First and last thing, coming to the end, I would like to thank you again. I'm really glad I could be a part of this project and discuss about everything that we did today. So I just want to say to everyone that to stay safe. The pandemic isn't over yet, and I just want to say that to be safe and to stay home. And one thing, Nanziba, we have lockdown in Nepal due to the pandemic, the growing numbers in the COVID. So I hope the situation is good in Bangladesh. Is it,
Yeah,
Nanziba?
same here. Lockdown is growing, and unfortunately, the cases of COVID, victim is increasing day by day. So also, please keep us in your prayers so that we get able to recover the situation. And same goes for Nepal. I hope that not only Nepal, not only Bangladesh, I think the whole world will be able to tackle the situation, and we will fight against COVID and will win.
Yes, I really hope and pray for that too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks a lot for your time. I'm really happy, and I'm wishing all the best to you. And hope that someday you will become a very superstar, a super singer, iconic singer, not only in Nepal, also in this world. And you'll be able to sing the song of Hollywood and Bollywood and all. And I will, when I will direct a film, I will also take you as a singer, and please do a consideration for me about the remuneration, and I'll be really happy. So best of
Obviously, Nanziba.
luck, and thanks
Thank
a
you so
lot
much.
once again for joining with me.
Thank you. Thank you, Nanziba. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Bye. Yeah. So you can take leave from your side. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. And after that, I will continue. Okay. তো সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছিলাম জেসমিন জাকিয়ার সাথে, যে কিনা নেপালি একজন সিঙ্গার এবং সেই সাথে ইউথ আইকন। আমরা আজকে কথা বলছিলাম কয়েকটা ইস্যুস নিয়ে, গোল 16 নিয়ে কয়েকটা ব্যাপার আমরা কথা বলেছি। গোল 16 মানেই হচ্ছে মানে পিস, জাস্টিস অ্যান্ড স্ট্রং ইনস্টিটিউশন। সো আমরা এই ব্যাপারগুলো নিয়ে চেষ্টা করছিলাম যে নেপালের কি অবস্থা, তাদের আসলে ট্রাফিক সিস্টেম থেকে শুরু করে শান্তি প্রতিষ্ঠা করার জন্য তাদের ক্রিমিনাল কেসগুলো, তাদের পানিশমেন্ট সিস্টেমটা কেমন, তাদের ওখানে জেন্ডার ইকুয়ালিটি কি বাস্তবায়ন হচ্ছে কিনা, যেটা আসলে গোল 5 এ পড়ে, এবং সেই সাথে তাদের ওখানে সাস্টেনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট গোল নিয়ে তাদের ইউথরা কি চিন্তা করে, তাদের দেশে কতটুকু আসলে আমজনতা মানুষ আসলে এই ব্যাপারগুলো নিয়ে সিনসিয়ার এবং এই ব্যাপারগুলো নিয়ে আসলে কাজ করছে। সো আমরা চেষ্টা করেছি নেপাল সম্পর্কে জানতে, কয়েকটা ব্যাপার আসলে সাস্টেনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট গোলের আসলে এই ব্যাপারগুলো তারা কিভাবে দেখছে, সেই মতামতগুলো, সেই ইস্যুগুলো আমরা জানার চেষ্টা করেছিলাম, এবং আপনাদেরকেও আমরা চেষ্টা করেছি জানানোর। সবাই ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন। আজকের মতো Nanziba Khan would like to sign off and catch you in the next episode. Till then, good night and stay safe. Thank you. Hey everyone, this is Nanziba Khan, the project director of the Unwanted Twin. The Unwanted Twin একটা CSR project, corporate social responsibility, সাস্টেনেবল ডেভেলপমেন্ট গোল অর্থাৎ এসডিজি 17টি গোলকে কেন্দ্র করে 200টা সামাজিক সমস্যা নিয়ে বাংলাদেশের বিভিন্ন প্রফেশনের 200 জনকে নিয়ে আমরা আমাদের প্রজেক্টটি করেছি।